This is example number 3 from your offline activity called Applications Using Rational Equations. This example is a typical example of a problem about two things working together to get something finished. You could have 3 things working together. These problems are fairly common in algebra and in calculus. What we want to do is we want to look at what we have here. We have a bricklayer who's experienced, so he's working fast. Then we have an apprentice who's a little bit slower, and they are going to work together to build one wall. What you do is you take the amount of work that they do and think about it a little bit differently with relation to time. For instance, if it takes the experienced bricklayer, if it takes him 3 hours to complete a job, that means that in 1 hour he has finished 1/3 of the job, because it'll take him 3 of those to get a whole wall built. On the other hand, the apprentice, when he works, it takes him 6 hours to build the wall. So in an hour, he's only 1/6 of the way done. Now let's put them together. Let's take the experienced guy and let's add them together with the apprentice guy. When they work together, it's some unknown amount of time to get them to finish the wall. We'll call it T. So in an hour, if we think like these, the amount they'll finish is 1T. If it took him 3 hours, then in 1 hour he'll have 1/3. If it took him 6 hours, in 1 hour he'll have 1/6. When you put the two together, we'll call that adding, when you add their work together, you get 1 out of some unknown amount of time. When we solve this, we will find out how much time it took for the whole project. This is a rational equation. So we're going to multiply through by the common denominator. The common denominator in this case appears to be 6, and we need a t. So we're going to multiply by 6t. What's inside here? 1/3 plus 1/6 is equal to 6t times 1/t. Now, there's other ways to solve this. This is just a quick, easy way. I'm going to multiply through here, and when I multiply 6t times 1/3, I'm going to get 6/3, which is 2t. When I multiply it over here, you can see the 6's are going to cancel, and I'm going to get just plus t. And on this side, the t's are going to cancel, and I will get just 6. Combine my like terms. 3t equals 6. Divide by 3. My t equals 2. Now the question is, what is t? So it is really important that at the beginning of the problem, you define what t is, so when you get your answer, you know what to say. We started out by saying that that is the time it would take the experienced and the apprentice together to do the work. So our answer to this, it would take them 2 hours. So that we make sure that we're answering their question. Let's move on to example number 4.